And back to the shoe rotation. Time for the New Balance Rebel V4, much anticipated, promised shoe review.
Such squish.
They're looking a little dirty if I do say myself. I will get the Method cleaning wipes, vegan, cruelty free, and I'll start making them look all spiffy, clean them up, all sparkly clean like they were when they were still, let's say, newish, not brand out of the box new. But this is awful, just awful for your eyes to be seeing in a shoe review. So, yeah, let me get to it. We have standards over here at the Pineapple Leaf. Don't want to be one of those shoe reviewers taking these dirty shoes and rubbing them all around my face and touching them all over. And, ugh, yeah. I've always thought that was kind of weird when you see dirty shoes on a shoe review and they're touching them all over the place, showing you all the ins and outs of them. And, yeah, it's just gross. I mean, it's one good way to build immunity. One of the ways I built my immunity to fight COVID was licking bus station benches and the bus station seats. I miss those days, back when I could wear a mask and not have to brush my teeth. Jokes aside, I accidentally put down the phone while I was cleaning. Might as well just leave it in here. It kind of sounds like I'm wood chipping some or sawing something, whittling whittle pink pineapple princess crown. All right, apparently I thought on the whole time. But end result, much cleaner shoe. This New Balance Rebel V4 is running out the door. Has done more than okay. Got 80 plus miles on them. Pretty much all tempo to speed workouts. And what I can say is I don't really like these as a daily trainer. So I've seen these on a lot of people's daily trainer lists. These are a little too fast of a pair of shoes for a daily trainer, considering that at least 80% of your base daily running miles are supposed to be slow to slower. Not my cup of joey. These are definitely great shoes, but once I've done one half marathon in these, and that was kind of overkill. 10 miles is kind of like my max on here. It's when I really start to feel these shoes. They are really soft and
sinking squishy.
Cushiony. The millimeters are 30 in the heel with a 6 millimeter drop with a 24 millimeter stack height in the forefoot. It is a pretty good stack height and drop for a daily trainer for cush protection. For an tempo shoe. But I'm not really feeling the cush sink in after a long while in these shoes. Could just be a me problem because I've had that somewhat injury-ish on my right high metatarsal arch. So that could just be like bone spur or something ganglion cyst that just won't go down or might need to shave off eventually, which might not even be the shoe's fault at all. For max protection, they are really...
And I'm just a bigger runner.
They are a really fun pair of shoes for your shorter workouts, and you don't really want to be spending a ton of time on those faster workout days anyway. So these do really get down well in strides. Your lower pace, they do give you some really good daily training tempo to threshold workout run speed paces that you can throw down in these. Like, I actually only wear this pair of shoes once a week while running. The one thing I would say about these is this is almost the one shoe I would probably go a half size up in, just because they do feel a little short. They kind of tend to, my foot kind of like, my toes tend to trendily pickleball off the front wall of these shoes while I run. Ooh, that's fun, said the yuppie Range Rover suburbs ma'am. While I run and hitting the toes in the front. So these are just a tad shorter than most of my shoes, to where the like Super Blasts, both, and the Nova Blast do run a bit long. So I would say I do like to order true to size so I can report on to all the running enthusiasts that I know in real life and in these videos what true to size feels like. So like these do run a bit short, although they are really accommodating in the forefoot. There is enough room for your toes to splay wide, and something I have a problem with is I kind of have curled toes, which sometimes they can dig in, bite into the ground. They don't curl that bad. It's just sometimes you notice it more prominently while you're running. And I'm trying to get a better understanding of what surface and what area and what my surroundings are while that is happening, and what could be the underlying cause of such to make them dig or bite a little extra. Later on in this video, I will talk about it more in length, but I think I just need to get a better lockdown on the front of my shoes, toes area. Kind of throw my whole structure, body composition structure off, and it's not good for your toes, and it can kind of throw off your gait and all that, and throw off your running form and kind of cause like injuries over time if you're running a ton. So it's something I've been trying to be a little more mindful of. So these run a tad short. I swear these, especially like the Super Blast, do seem to run a tad long. Sorry, I can tend to get a little tangential. So I have to be really mindful, cognizant of running in these with my toes splayed out. And these are pretty true to size, although I do have a tough time with the lockdown. I really think the Skyward X, I just need to tighten them up a little more every which way. And I think helping the lockdown with shoes like the Super Blast here is I just need to maybe try some more lacing techniques of locking down that front area, those toes, so they don't have a chance to maybe curl out as much. Too bad we don't have those Back to the Future 2 shoes where they just automatically adjust and tighten for you. These are pretty much on point, perfect. For my feet, the Brooks Glizzy Max are these are just so just dialed in, locked in, got your name written all over it, ready to go. I love the fit of these. Brooks Brooks has some super bangers coming out this year. I'm gonna be buying some Brooks. Brooks might be my go-to shoe coming up 2025. We'll see though. I see a lot of promising shoe brands coming out. The new I'm not doing. Don't even get me started. I digress. There's just too many good pairs of shoes coming out that I'm really gonna have to pick carefully. These Nike Zagama are actually really like. Same thing goes for these. My work baddies here. These Nike Trail Pegasus 5. Just an absolutely over the top rad life colorway here. That emerald green, got the cactus. Got to get that mescaline getting high out there while you're running. Run high, fool. These are pretty accommodating. Love the fit of these. I do like the stack. There's not going to be the most technical racers you're going to want to take on some technical trails when you're doing your trail running, which is the cycling version of mountain biking, running version of mountain biking. What else we got going here? Probably, like, I don't care what anyone says. I think a lot of people do say that these are comfortable. I've heard some people say that these are aggressive. I mean, that is the intended goal, make you want to run fast. I really love the fit of these. Very accommodating, comfortable racers for your speed workout sessions. That's what I do for these training here. These are my race day shoes. I just like the colorway a lot better for the Crimson Guava.
Less harsh, easier to recover.
Over the Volt. I'm not as big a fan of the Volt, but I had to get them while the getting was good.
As far as true to size,
that's kind of it right there. New Balance is typically my best fitting shoe brand. Them Brooks are really on point, dialed in too. Nike's been doing a lot better, and for people at least with my kind of foot size, I'm not like terribly wide. I feel like I'm more wide in the front, and I think I kind of have a little bit of a narrow heel, at least in the right shoe. Kind of have my right foot
doesn't look like it's not in symmetry with the left. Maybe it's just the high arch on my right foot. The mystery continues.
But what I can say is these are really bouncy and cushion. So they are protective enough, but I just, once I kind of hit 9 to 10 miles is kind of my max, and that's kind of probably where around I'm kind of ending my speed sessions anyway. For these kinds of runs, something where I'm going longer, I'm going to do a speed session with something like this right here, Nike All Fly 3. Super Blast's pretty good too. I kind of do want to get like once I retire this version of the Volt Alpha Flight 3, I might get the A6 Sky Paris. Those are really dope, and I'm gonna say that the new version, I'm hearing really amazing things coming out with those. So Nike Vaporfly, I think 4 is coming out. Will I understand 4 if I haven't seen 1, 2, and 3? But the A6 Sky Paris V2 is probably gonna be coming out this year, so I'm gonna be excited about that. And some Brooks Speed Session shoes, which I'll probably be getting as well. New Balance Rebel V5 are coming out, and the upgraded foam looks great. I like the orange pair. So yeah, these are for a faster daily trainer. These are for your faster days when you're just, even if you're just wanting to kind of go a little faster while getting, like, let's say like a 3 to 7 mile run in, where you're not just doing a speed session. These are also great. But other than that, I don't like going too long distance in these bad boys. Just not for it. Like, it's just, but for how bouncy and cushion they are, it's like the right amount of squish to where it's not feeling like a deflated airbag.
You get great energy return with these.
It's really not all that firm. Like, I mean, as far as compared to like these Rock or Seed Catcher 3000s. Can't say the same for the Super Blast 2s. Not as like springy and bouncy as these. They're still way more cush, but these are the right amount of firmness for a daily trainer up tempo shoe, to where you're not. This isn't exactly the first choice I would go in for all out sprints and stuff like that. I'm gonna probably be using something like this, or if I had Vaporfly, probably be using those. Although the last time I had a Vaporfly, I just felt like they were hurting my feet too much, a little too tight on me. My feet kind of swelled up too much in those. These are way more accommodating, so these are great for if you want to be a little more comfortable in your speed sessions, which makes me just feel safer and want to run faster. I'm going for the but as when I was at CIM and I posted that footage of the Sky Paris, like, those early reactions, like, those felt amazing. They felt like I wanted to run fast, comfortable, firm, just like really fast. If that goes on discount, I might have to get a pair. I hear they're unstable though. That's like the big thing. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. From what I've seen reviews, they're up there with these. So from a lot of people, some people have been picking for their base race day fast shoe, and yeah. So it's the upper, as you can see. You see my fingers through, really breathable, very lightweight upper. Very lightweight
for the amount of shoe and foam you're getting. Well.
The tongue is all right. It's not a gusseted tongue, but it's very it stays in place enough, but I mean, there is a little slippage. I have to kind of pull it up every once in a while I'm running. Very lightweight, very minimal, kind of thin padding here. So
the material of the tongue feels like those cheap sweaters you buy online, where they have like silly pictures on them of like Shiba Inus as Twinkies or cats riding and eating pieces of pizza with like sunglasses on, kind of sort of thing. I can't be the only one who knows what that I'm talking about here.
Are really like there's been a lot of shoes that have come out in this category that people have been kind of like starting to pick over this, but these are still, with the V5s coming out, the Rebel V5s, these are going to be going on sale eventually, so these are going to be a hell of a deal, and still so many people's top up-tempo daily trainer. So like, I guess if you look at it in that sense of not just a daily trainer like something like this, which are Nova Blast 5s are probably the most versatile shoe out there. You want a one shoe rotation, get this. Like, if you're only gonna have one shoe, Nova Blast 5, these are just amazing. And I can hit long runs in this faster. Even after the long run I hit on this, the 2 Power S long run, I just kept wanting to go. Like, these might be getting my. I always notice it's a purple triangle. You can't really tell on the phone. These teal, but the Nova Blast 5s, bang for your buck. This could be the best shoe of the year for me. We'll see though. It's going to be a long year. But yeah, I recommend these if you can get these on discount when the V5s are coming out. If you're just looking for a faster up tempo daily trainer where you're just wanting to get some pace down, these are really good. I think these might be 140. They're 150, so not too bad. And with over 80 miles on them, haven't hit 100 yet. I'll be getting there soon. Still holding up really, really well. Not very much. I mean, they I don't know if the stack heights went down a bit with pushing. I'm a bigger runner, over 6 foot. One's 67 right now, so that is, I should technically, yeah. Like Yawana is considered a bigger runner. He's 6'2" and 155 now, I think. So I mean, he's getting there for his sub 230.
Nowhere near my favorite channel,
plant-based runner, but he does a really good shoe reviews. But the best, I really recommend Sage Canaday, Coach Canaday, vegan runner. Number one channel I would subscribe to. Guys are really informative. But yeah, anything else to add to this? Do like that this is mostly flat on the bottom. I like the simple bottoms like this where it's you're not just gonna get a bunch of debris in there and stuff, so no rocks you're catching along for added weight. It does have a little bit of that heel outward heel foam when you're striking. Make sure you're landing below your knee. Doesn't matter if you really heel strike so much, mostly you want to land below your knee as you're running. And laces are nothing special. They lock down, they tighten, kind of hold. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think one knock on the shoe that I have is they loosen up too much as I run. I think that's when I hate having to like stop and tie my shoes. I've been getting a better lockdown recently, figuring out the Super Blast. These No Blasts, fine. These Hoka Skyward X, I feel like these loosen up a lot too when I run. These and these probably do the same out of my shoe rotation. Are these two? This and this. Oh, I mean this. Are probably the biggest culprits. I haven't gotten a good lockdown with this yet. I got to do a runner's knot. I found out on my last run they were way too loose. I did a long run with those over 2 hours, and I've just usually when I go my first runs, I don't do a runner's knot. I try to see if they need a runner's knot. I mean, they're basically the same as this, so I should have done that. Love this colorway. But yeah, this needs a runner knot. I need to fix that. But I like to see if they can have a good lockdown without a runner's knot. Again, Glizzy Brooks Glycerin Max. This is the top. These are the tops right now of the Max Kush clan. They got everything going. I got these aftermarket like Nike style sawtooth laces, and these just really don't go anywhere. So once you get those locked in, you're set. I might just get a pair of these for every pair of shoes so they don't never have to retie, but it is harder to loosen them. That's one knock. But once you get them fixed, like they're just dialed in, they're set. Anything else? That's pretty much it. That's it for the Rebel V4. I do give it a Joey the Jackalope pass. These Ninja Pineapple Leafs are
Bianchi cycling colorway.
They're pretty striking. You want a daily trainer that's in a pretty respectable budget range that is going to offer you some protection, lightweight, and a lot of good bounce. Not my pick for like Threshold, Zone 4, and Zone 5 and stuff like that for this sprint or days, but like you want to go on one of your kind of medium to shorter runs throughout the week, and this is just me speaking personally. Maybe some people love these on longer runs. I don't know. Like I'm sure lightweight runners probably love this even way more than I would love these Max Stack shoes like this. But yeah, that's my that's kind of how I treat these. So if I'm going to review these how I like them, I would say your shorter to medium long runs, getting down a little quicker, Nothing. I've done some sprints in these and stuff, but they just don't hit it as well as some other shoes that I've tried. But yeah, you're looking for something affordable enough, that's comfortable, got enough wiggle room, a teeny bit on the short side, but nothing like me personally, I wouldn't size up. The one nice thing about a more sock cushion, a more sock fitted to your foot feel is you are a little more nimble in them, and you don't want to slide around too much anyway, or you don't want too much room because you might get blisters and stuff. So because that is an issue. You don't want them too tight, you don't want them too loose, you want them Goldilocks. So, those are pretty close. I would just say I wish they were a tad bit longer for me. Other than that, yeah, I'd say go for it. There's not too many shoes that are beating this out right now. And if there is, I would check out some of those other running review channels to see what you think about comparing these to other shoes, because I don't really have another pair of shoes to compare it to. I would say this would be the closest thing. But I mean, if I had to pick one or the other, like if I just wanted a daily trainer that's pretty quick, like you can do anything. You can do most everything in these. These are great. But these are more suited towards daily trainer than these. These are more like my once a week faster run. Like not my workout run. Typically, like I've used these for some of my workout runs, but I'll kind of be like, I'll do my long run, easy run, maybe do like a workout run, easy run, and if I'm feeling good, I might pick up the pace a little bit in the next, which is supposed to be an easy run. So if I'm running like 6 days a week, I might get a little faster before a day off in this. Maybe do a few, even if I'm just doing a slower run, like my easier miles, might throw down a few strides, a few 30-second strides in my run.
Although I like to see how every shoe I have does in strides, in sub 3 pace, etc.
All right. Comment kudos to the Pineapple Ninja Leaf. Peace out. Please sub and subscribe. Please sub. It's free. Only takes a second to do so. Help support the channel, and leave a like and comment the video for the algorithm. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get alerted to all the occasional uploads I make. All right. Peace out. Bye.
This Abbott's vegan chicken, which is extremely healthy ingredients, really simple, organic, and high omega ranch salad is amazing. The baconless bits were only $2.97. Want to try these out? Really high in protein. You get a lot of it for just 2 big ones and 97 little ones. Got my tofu veggie assemblage
here. So sometimes you like to take whatever's going next, cook it up, put it all in a bowl, smash it down. Do it as quickly as possible, kind of eyeball it. Kind of do it that way too. What's going next in line, so I don't waste food. Don't always want to spend a ton of time cooking in my busy life just to smash it down in like 10 minutes.
I need some calorically dense food after that long run earlier. Kind of took a lot out of me. This is supposed to be a 70-mile running week. We'll see if it's over that. Got the nutrient dense vegan mac that's got like spirulina and stuff in it. It's just like got a ridiculous amount of nutrients, and it's got extra protein. I think it's also made out of lentils and some other stuff. Got the new version of avocado oil lentil Beyond sausages. Just trying to throw down on some calories tonight. Replenish, recarb. Still got 3 more days of runs. Been eating a lot more whole foods, plant-based, obviously, recently, but tonight is just a Halloween fun throwdown night with the Voodoo Special Edition Halloween soda. Alright, time to get down.
I'm going to do a YouTube short on these right here, and I'm going to reveal whether or not they're my favorite Oreos of all time. And there's a popping surprise in this. So, we treat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.